Hey, my lovelies, welcome to the Oracle of Starlight. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found this reading. What does the universe have for you in the month of August? I have this beautiful clear quartz pendant with me. I don't know whether you can see clearly. Multi-faceted. That's how your August is going to be. When I was going through my jewelry pieces and this stood out, and I felt, yes, this would be a beautiful addition to the reading. So that's how August is going to be, full of pleasant surprises, very interesting, rather than being one-dimensional, many-dimensionals. That's how you are going to be. That's how the month is going to be. Okay, let's move ahead with that thought. Right, so this is a general reading. Whether you are looking for guidance on love, career, growth, or just want to know what energy to expect in the month of August. A quick reminder, this is a collective, this is a reading for the collective, so it may not apply to everyone in exactly the same way. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and trust your inner knowing above anything else. I have 3 images coming up right now. The lotus, the wish-fulfilling tree, and the mandala rosette. Take a deep breath and go with whatever you are instantly drawn to. Don't overthink. Your intuition knows. Maybe the colors, maybe the image, maybe you have heard about this, maybe you have seen it. For some reason, one is standing out, or maybe 2. You never know. Okay, right? So this time I'm not going to prepare any piles. We are just going to go instinctively. Are you ready? Pile 1. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful lotus, Kamal as it is called. Even though it grows in muddy water, yet it is untouched by it. It stands for purity and spiritual awakening, as well as rebirth, and teaches us how we can rise above our trials and grow and glow. Okay, I have the tarot and oracle decks here. I have shuffled them earlier, but let's do this once again. The Kamal, lotus. Okay. Right. So what is your overall energy? The overall energy of the month the theme for the month. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. That is a theme of the month for you, pile 1. Pentacles, as we all know, it's the energy of earth. So something that you have worked hard for, something that you wanted to manifest, now is, showing fruit. It's time for fruition. The rainbow colors. It's like a major completion, I feel. When the rainbow comes up, first thing that we think of is pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And yes, the colors. So this is such a beautiful energy for you. The energy of abundance, the energy of, the efforts that you've put in, you're getting that. The harvest is coming in. So this fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, good health. Number 10. You can also think of it as number 1. Number 10 is the completion. Wow, this is like major work that you put, and now the cycle is complete, and now you're getting the blessings. That's beautiful. So there is spiritual abundance as well, material abundance as well. The journey that you have been on in this month of August, you're completing that journey. You're reaching your goal. So your guidance is, first and foremost, lots and lots of pentacles. Money is definitely flowing beautifully from many different sources. Be generous. In some way or the other, your guidance is be generous. And that too, not just with your money, also with your knowledge, your wisdom. What you have learned, what you have, experiences have taught you, what knowledge you have gained, share it with others. Because there are others who are struggling. What you went through and successfully completed that, reached your goal, there are others on the step as well. On the way. Do that. Reach out, help them. Because you have got plenty. And when you reach out and help, remember the interconnectedness, it's going to come back to you. Okay. One more card for overall energy. This is perfect. This is just perfect. Wow. So then what happens is, after this completion has come in, all the, efforts and all that you put, the harvest is here. What is it, what is changing inside you? What is changing inside you is confidence. First and foremost, there is deep contentment. And then there is a burst of confidence, of power. When you accomplish a major milestone, when you complete a major cycle, you are confident, you're calm, you have understood. Like, this is what happens when life, if this is what takes place, this is what, is going to happen, and I know what to do. Then you step into the next journey. It's like, seriously, it is so beautiful. One cycle is complete, you're starting another cycle. You're on the precipice of that. You've still not taken the first step. So here is where all your gained knowledge, also so many skills. You don't forget the people who have helped you. So this is a time of assimilating everything. And then preparing to move out, to start anew. So after this completion, you have a new journey waiting for you. The universe is not pushing it. You are preparing. In your mind, you have a seed of an idea, whether it's related to relationships, in your career, your personal growth, something that you wanted to start. Now you have that confidence, you have a vision. And you are stepping into the energy of the Fool. You've decided to take this step. Because that now you are better equipped. You're going to be spontaneous, you're going to be enthusiastic. So beautiful. Like here we were looking at number 10 and the energy of number 1. So universe comes to say, hey, before 1 comes this number, don't forget this. So first you be in this energy and then you step into the first step. And that is the magician. Okay, so you have the confidence to step out of your comfort zone. Your vision is much more clearer and you know the support that you have as well. That is really interesting. Okay, now let's see what is ending and what are you releasing. Oh, I guess there was a need to shuffle. What is ending? The Empress. Oh, the Empress energy is being released. When you look at that, when you think of the Empress, you see someone who's absolutely creative, nurturing, and taking care. Empress is the energy of pampering, of being in a very comfortable, creative position, earth energy. So there's a lot of power, there's a lot of stability, there is the energy of a mother. And what you are releasing, when you look at what's ending and what you are releasing, I feel the first thing that comes to mind is maybe you have been the kind of person who felt you had to take care of everything. Everybody is fine, whether it's your extended family, your friends, you've always taken care of people. And now what is happening is that you are taking care, but you're no longer in that state of like being overly, worried or anxious about people. The Empress's energy is also someone who's comfortable. Comfortable in her skin. Strong, gentle, compassionate. But now, maybe at some point, this all was becoming too binding. Somehow you were not able to, maybe. Okay, then again, it depends, doesn't apply to everybody. Maybe it was too much. Maybe boundaries was something which was not really in place. Like all over. Actually, it looks like, if you see this tree, it looks like, I will say it what I'm actually feeling, like burning yourself to give others warmth. So this energy of yours now is coming to a more positive side. You are still caring, you are still loving, nurturing, but now you are doing it with boundaries. Strength, yes, but strength in such a way that it is not overpowering. This is what you are releasing. What's being called in or is beginning? What's being called in? I have these oracle decks. Give me a minute. Okay. What's being called in or is beginning? The cave. What's being called in and what is beginning? When we think of the cave, the first thing that comes to mind is somewhere where we go to feel protected. Cave is a kind of a secure place, protected. Early man would do that. They would find a cave, and there they would feel safe and protected from, the natural elements and animals. So cave, and we also connect caves with animals, right? Finding a cave and, finding a place you're secure, you're protected. So what is being called in, or is beginning, is a sense of protection that you feel within yourself. Cave is also when we go deep within and find our sacred space where we connect with ourselves. So what is being called in is more quality time with yourself. To find that place in yourself. Connect with your inner self, away from the world, the energy of the hermit. So this lesson, this cycle that you have completed, one thing that you learned was, yes, it's very important to be a part, of the society. But there has to be, first and foremost, the time with yourself. When is the time to go deep within, to find clarity, how clarity comes through, introspection. When you reflect on things, how clarity comes in. So this is becoming a major part of your routine. In the month of August, you will realize this, and you will find that. Whether it's early morning, whether it is before you sleep, 10 minutes, you find that sacred space where you retreat from the world and connect with your inner guidance, with your higher self. Is it something that you did earlier and you realized how amazing it is? And that is why this is what is coming in, what is being called in. How is this month empowering you? I have some runes. Maybe a rune could give us that guidance. How is this month empowering you? Okay. Can you see this? The Sowilo. And the Manas. The Sowilo rune and the Manas rune. I think that's clear. Okay. So universe has this message for you. Both these runes. Sowilo rune is very similar to the Sun card. While Sowilo connects to the heart, the Manas rune connects with our mind. Sowilo rune is like the Sun card. It talks of clarity coming in. You're able to see things clearly. There is light, there's vitality, a different kind of energy. Your solar chakra is becoming active. And solar chakra is related to fire, the sun. So this is just a perfect time. I feel the month of August is bringing that energy into your life. Confidence, positivity, clear vision. As I said, very similar to the Sun card. Good health, healing. You have the strength and the, that willpower to handle whatever comes your way. And again, this is something that you had learned. When you have completed the cycle, when you were going through the cycle, this is what you have learned. So now this is like a kind of a, like a power that you have now. When you learn something, you carry it like a gift, like a power, like a, what would you call that? Okay, I'm not really getting, you have a, okay, it'll come to me, let it be. So you have like that power, you have this gift that now you know how to use. So overcoming challenges, it is a sun card and refers to light in the darkness and the ability to see things clearly. So whatever you are working on, whether it is, are you meeting new people, your usual life, there is so much of clarity in the month of August. You'll just wonder like, okay, why was this not clear to me earlier? I didn't know this and now I do. This Suvilo also connects with romance. Your relationship gets a boost. The sun shines on it. Relationships are healing. Relationships are getting there's a lot of warmth. So beautiful. Your guidance again is of sharing. As the first card said, when things are, like this in your life, so below, bright, happy, vibrant, you're feeling good mentally, physically. So Willow also talks of abundance, money. Solar chakra does that. When a solar chakra is activated, when that fear of lack is not there, money flows into your life effortlessly. So your guidance again is spiritual or actual material wealth. Share what you have. Be generous of spirit. And this, also talks of like when you have like, okay, confrontation, no, not really, small issues with people. Suvilo brings the energy of, without any noise, without any issue, things are resolved smoothly. So beautifully. Powerful healing as well. Power to bring major changes in your life. And then we have the Mana's rune. Mana's rune has the energy of Ace of Swords. Again, clarity. This is another kind of clarity. This is another kind of clarity. Your heart and your mind, they are aligned in the month of August. So beautiful. You connect. When you connect with people, especially after this completion of cycle, the way you look at people changes. It's like actually being in someone else's shoes. That's what's happening. There's realization. You look at people differently. So then the conversations are also different. There is balance in personal life and your social life. It's also, called the rune of help. And you are the one who's doing that. You will receive help. And also help will come in the form of advice, good guidance. So first you fill your cup and then you fill others. Such a beautiful, beautiful message both the runes carry for you. So, somehow you're much more aware. As I said, you like as if you've been in somebody else's shoes. So consideration, care is what's coming in. It's natural. You won't have to say, okay, I need to be careful. This, is good. No, it's just a very natural thing. People may look at you and wonder what's wrong, but please don't worry about that. Community and relationships are going to play a major role. Social bonds are getting stronger, and you understand the importance of interdependence. So beautiful. So pile 1, if this is your pile, yes, universe says shuffle again, and that's what I'm doing. Whoa, thank you. Okay, wow, we have 3 cards. I was going to pick just one. Friendship, Be with ones who make you shine. Oh yes, so beautiful. And you have the unicorn. Who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Great. Let me just read that for you. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. An absolutely direct message. Then we have discernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. Discernment. Oh, key words, universe has for you. See the truth of the situation. See, Suvilo is bringing that clarity. The sun brings that energy. There is light, you're able to see things for what they are. Nothing is hidden from you. Everything is out in the open. Even if it's not out in the open, you are able to see the situation for what it is. See the truth of the situation, use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention, your intuition knows. And the last card, union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. So friends seems to be a major theme in this month. Maybe new friends are coming in. Maybe the ones that are already there, relationship is getting better, stronger. Union, you have seen and unseen allies. This is so beautiful. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. Flourish. When you flourish, when you have other people with you, are you the only one who's flourishing? No. It is a union is when you flourish and the others who are part of your circle, who you are connecting with, they flourish as well. Again, the message of the Manas rune. Interconnectedness, getting good advice, connecting with people, social bonds are getting stronger. I just love it how universe sort of, gives a message, connects it to the next, and see how the runes have connected. And did you notice how the cards jumped out? One card, universe said no. 3. So this is the energy of August for you, pile 1. You have chosen the lotus. Even though it grows in muddy water, it's completely untouched by it. Its beauty is not marred by it at all. So beautiful. Right? Okay. This was your reading, pile 1. If this resonated with you, do like and subscribe. If you receive some significant guidance, do share. I would love to read it. Remember, this is energy and potential. Okay? That's coming your way. So, mind your thoughts. Stay in this energy. Absorb it and manifest it. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful wish-fulfilling tree. It's also called Kalpa Vriksha. It symbolizes abundance, growth, sustenance, and reaping gifts from your roots, your ancestors, and staying grounded. Yes, abundance, growth, sustenance, and gifts coming your way. Let's begin your reading. I had shuffled this deck, but as guided, I'm shuffling it once again. Kalpa Vriksha. Kalpa Vriksha. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, lovely. Thank you, dear universe. I was hoping for 3 and they are already out. Okay. Right. So let's begin with the overall energy theme for the month. Okay, I think the cards are reversed, and I don't know, I'm just guided not to take reverse cards right now. We have the lovers. Okay. I think there are these two birds, and I think we can see some fruit. Okay, the lovers, overall energy, and page of pentacles. This is your overall theme. Sorry. Right. Your overall theme. The overall energy of this month for you. The lovers and page of pentacles. So the energy this month, the lovers. Lovers talks of relationships. First and foremost, that is what is in focus in this month. Whether it's relationship with your partner, relationship with maybe those you are working with, your colleagues, and if you're on your own, if you're running a business, then the partnership that you have, it's basically your connections in life. That is what is in focus in August. Some change is coming in. There is some shift that is happening. It may not be a major one, but subtle shifts are coming in your relationships. There is something, a message of, we speak of lovers, we also speak of commitment. So again, now see, I without being aware of what your life is, what I can say is commitment is something that is being re-looked at. Maybe there is commitment which was not as strong but now needs to be stronger, or maybe the commitment from the other person or from your side, something was lacking, missing, and now needs to be in place. This is a very card which has a lot of layers. It talks of communication. As I said, some kind of shift is coming, some communication needs to take place. Okay, so this is actually what is there at their feet are fruits and plants. Fruits represent prosperity, sustenance, nourishment. So the whole idea being that all this is there at your feet. Okay, it's there, you are standing on it, it's available to you. Now how do you handle that it all depends. There is life, there's also fertility, happiness, as I said, nourishment earlier. Now these are there. Now how are you going to, what do you need to do to see to it that this stays? That's, that success stays. That is what is in, the theme of the card that is there for you in the month of August. Relationships need to be strong. There needs to be harmony. And if it's a love relationship, then attraction. So your guidance in this month is to focus on whatever connections are there in your life, to make the bond stronger. Because these connections which are there, it's, you can't do without them. Whether it is related in business, in your career, your colleagues, your family, your partner, whether you are in a, still, not, okay, let me just say this, married, unmarried, that is the focus this month. And you will be guided. That is the energy, that is the theme of the month. So it's going to come to you. It also talks of marriage taking place. Somewhere there is some commitment which was incomplete, and now the commitment is stronger, and that is when you both decide to step into marriage. Soulmate connections are there. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles energy is very different. Page of Pentacles is related to the Pentacles is the energy of earth, and Page is fresh new energy coming in. Oh, my mistake. Absolutely my mistake. When I said unrelated, not at all. This is like a follow up. So in your relationships, partnerships, a new energy is coming. Wow. Apologies, when I looked at it, Pentacles, I absolutely did not look, but look at the connection. So beautiful. Page of Pentacles is a very positive energy. It talks of new beginnings, new energy, fresh energy coming in, new way of looking at things. So when this decision is there, when universe wants this to be the theme of the month for you, universe is also telling you, like, you know what, this is what you have to look forward to. Page of Pentacles is also prosperity, new beginnings, prosperity, the stage, where you're just so close to completion. That kind of energy. Little more effort and, you accomplish something amazing. Yes, Pentacles responds to the earth. So it does talk of, when a talk of growth, and growth, when you are growing a plant, whatever where there's growth, where you put in seeds for something, it requires a lot of efforts. You may not see the result of it immediately. So Pentacles energy asks for a lot of efforts and hard work. But when the time is right, the bounty that you get is worth it all. So if you have sown your seeds right now, tend to them properly. Wow. The page has come as a messenger, like, hey, listen, this is what I have for you. Money matters. If there were some blockages, money matters are clearing. So if, unexpectedly things are going to come your way. Money is going to come your way. That is for sure. And also, money can be one of the things that could be an issue between a couple. So if that is the case, that is clearing. So beautiful. So that's the energy of the month, the theme for the month, the energy of the month. What is ending and what are you releasing? Knight of Swords. Oh, Knight of Swords is a very fast moving energy. Totally in sort of, you can say, ready to jump in, to get into whatever, a little bit, a kind of a powerful energy, yes, but also a little impulsive. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is ready. You can see. No wasting time. This is what needs to be done. Let's get on to it. Knight of Swords is that kind of energy. There is a lot of intelligence. Yes, intelligence and also strength, but also a little bit of impulsiveness. So what is ending or what you are releasing is this kind of thing, where you feel this is the issue. Okay, I'm going to go and have a talk. This is what needs to be said. This is where it is stuck. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to do. Your energy, what you're releasing is that haste, at that speed, without, being completely prepared. Much more compassion is coming in. What's coming in August is you are going to be patient. You are going to find time, take out time to look at situations, whether it is a relationship or a partnership. You are going to take time to understand first. Your horse is ready, your sword is ready. It's not that you're lacking preparation. Everything is ready with you. And it's the energy of swords, so your conversation, your thoughts are all there. What to say, when to say, how to say. Now what you're going to do is, you are going to take time to stop, pause, and listen to your inner guidance. There's boldness, there's energy, and there's also intelligence. Knights are on a mission. That's what you're going to feel like. Oh, this is something that I have to do. I know I'm good at this. Okay? So your energy is changing in that manner. You're not charging ahead, but now you're pausing, you're thinking about feelings of others. Remember, having a strong mind is absolutely amazing, but it needs to be balanced with a compassionate heart as well. Okay, so this is what you are releasing. What's being called in or is beginning? The castle. Castle is fortification, security. You see, a king's castle is always safe and protected, well fortified, right? The king lives in the castle, his family lives in the castle, so he cannot really take any chances, right? And also, castle has to be well maintained. There has to be, a king doesn't live in a castle that is shabby. So there is wealth involved here. It is a place where there is security. For you, castle stands for your place, your personal space. How secure you are. How secure you are. What place or structure provides you safety and stability. Now here you are looking at relationships. See this, beautiful, you see? The eye and this rose. Rose, here your security, your fortification that you're looking for, security that you're looking for is in your relationships. So what is being called in? Your boundaries are getting stronger. Let's see the line of pearls. So these are not harsh walls with, rough edges. This is pearls. So there is gentleness, right? But there are also boundaries in place. Not boundaries that would hurt a person or push them away, but boundaries that are, gentle, but they are important. They are very important. Also, I feel when you see a string of pearls and, a little tug, that string of pearls may just break and, pearls, that is a thought that came to my mind. Pearls are all over the place. So your boundaries should not be so fragile also. Maybe this card comes to tell you what is coming in is stronger boundaries. You had your boundaries, but somehow they need to be stronger now. Whatever relationship that you are in. And your guidance is, what is coming in now is to build and maintain a strong foundation in life. Being a part of a relationship, there are two halves. Right now you focus on yourself and make yourself stronger. Whether it's commitment, whether it is, conversations that you need to have. That needs to be strong. And when there is love, nothing is going away. When love is at the core of a relationship, of a marriage, of close connections, things don't go away. People come back, people stay. So what is coming in, what is being called or is beginning is that there are stronger boundaries and there is a much more secure you. How is this month empowering you? I have some runes. For the wish fulfilling tree, Kalpavriksha. Okay. We have the Ingwas and the Avas. Ingwas and Avas. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Let me just hold them again for you. The Avas rune and the Ingwas rune. These runes, how are they empowering you this month? The Avas rune is a rune that talks of cooperation, of being a part of a team. See how well it connects with the main theme of the month. So this rune comes to tell you that there is power in being a part of a team and cooperating. If at times life brings in challenges and we feel we cannot handle, or for whatever reason, and you say, I do not want to be a part of that, this rune comes to tell you, no. Yes, strength is required of you. You are, being asked to endure, but you're also protected. And if you are ready to walk out of a relationship so easily, then what relationship is that? For harmonious partnership and relationships, there is perseverance that is needed. Your inner guidance in this month of August is going to do that. It's going to guide you. If some conversation gets a little uncomfortable, you will be guided what to do. You will not step in hastily. You will think, you will pause, you will understand. Also, Avas talks of changes that are happening. There is some change that is taking place. This we already, noticed a shift in energy. When we read this card, a shift in energy is coming. So this rune is also bringing that energy, that there is some transition that's taking place. And for this transition, harmony and control are very important. Your state of mind at this time is very important. Patience will be asked of you, a lot of patience. But know this, that it is not just all in vain. Harmony and control are vital for these relationships to be successful, for positivity in relationships, for strong partnerships. This rune brings that energy. So you know what? Universe is bringing you alignment and blessings. You endure, you persevere, and you see the amazing things that are coming. And we have the energy of Ingwas. Ingwas talks of, you see this? Visualize that little diamond here, this little, as like a portal for you. Visualize this. This is holding the seed of something absolutely amazing for your relationships. It's that seed of potential, that portal is opening for you. So as I said, a shift is coming. August month is going to bring a beautiful transition in your life. A new beginning. Ingwas also talks of new beginnings. Imagine we spoke of new beginnings here, and the rune also brings that similar energy. New beginnings, and so amazingly, a mind free from anxiety. When relationships are in place, when there is harmony, when both the people put in equal efforts, then there is, anxiety is just not there. Wow. Completion, good fortune, and transformation. I feel the transformation that we are speaking about it's coming in you. That personal transformation is coming in. It's like, you are a cycle that earlier what your relationship was, now you're starting like a new journey, because there's a new beginning and there's also a burst of powerful energy. Just trust it and tend to it the way you would tend to a little sapling. Look at your relationship like that. Nobody's asking you to do the work of two people. You do your best. And also, I also get the feeling of some major milestone that you're accomplishing. As I said earlier, we spoke of marriage. Maybe, a milestone in your life could be starting a family of your own, where it's related to business. A new venture comes in, or if they are just talks of a venture or going into some kind of a venture together, like a partnership, that is also something that is definitely there, and a very harmonious one. The likelihood of, there's also, I was just going to say likelihood of a new job, and it just, I don't know from where it came, likelihood of a move. Somewhere where you move together. And yes, love, very, very important. Such a beautiful message. If this is your pile, know this. If this is your pile, know this. Okay. Right. Aiming for one. Both are here. If this is your pile, know this. Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Yes, when there is confusion, sometimes when a lot is expected. But this is something that your gut tells you need to be there for this. So find your sanctuary. Find that solitude where you connect with your inner self and renew yourself. You get that strength to move ahead. And then you have energy. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Oh my God, so beautiful. So you are being asked to go deep within, to renew yourself and to find that power from within. We just spoke of that. Sometimes we have these tough times in relationships, in partnerships, and you feel, okay, now what? Go deep within, find your inner sanctuary. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Renew yourself and thrive. Such a beautiful message. So the Kalpavriksha, the wish-fulfilling tree, is bringing you the most amazing transformation in yourself and your relationships. Wow. Right? Kalpavriksha. If this resonated with you, do like and subscribe. And if you have received some kind of significant, guidance, something that stood out or something that you have experienced, notice this, do share. I would love to read. Remember, this is, this month, for this month, this is the energy and potential that is there for you. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the mandala rosette. It can also be called a yantra. This mandala rosette stands for, it symbolizes harmony of the universe, completeness, wholeness, protection, and also being aware of how small acts of mindfulness bring balance. See the pattern, when you see the pattern, how everything is in beautiful symmetry, connected with each other, the loops, the folds. How is this formed? That wholeness this month of August is bringing you. Feeling of completeness. And also to make you notice how small things, subtle acts of mindfulness by you or others, they bring this beautiful balance in your life. I have shuffled the cards. The universe is again and again guiding me to shuffle the cards again. Mandala rosette. Okay. Tarot and some oracle guidance for you. Okay. What is the overall energy or the theme of the month for you? Ten of Swords. 10, a major completion. A journey has been completed, and then you look at your life and realize, feel what are the changes that are needed. What are the things that need to go, which is not aligning for your highest good? Energy of thoughts. So it's like something that was there in your mind. Now you've decided to take it out. You're done with having those thoughts. Something ended, something that was unexpected, or maybe you saw it coming. So the energy of August is that energy is clearing. Yes, it's just not like, the switch of a button on and off. No. Yes, it will take time. But the month of August is where you take that step. Or maybe you've already taken that step. There was betrayal, there was infidelity, there was something that was taken away from you, and now your thoughts have sort of reached that point where you say, okay, I'm done. It gets so heavy that you feel that is, it's actually your mind sort of releasing that. And that is such a powerful move. Sometimes we say, okay, we are done with it. Those circumstances, those people are not around us, but it stays with us in our mind. But number 10 of Swords are these thoughts which are sort of ending. And that is amazing. So, that deep healing that is coming, that is starting. Because your mind is no longer ready to hold on to these things. I'm done, that's it. Now, slowly, surely, every day, you make that effort to push things out, to release. You could do some, kind of a release ritual. Maybe write those things that are troubling you, paining you, hurting you, write it on a sheet of paper and burn them. Ritualistic clearing of that energy. in front of her, you don't see dark clouds. It's dark clouds are behind. So what she's stepping into is a beautiful, powerful energy, powerful healing that is coming. What else is the overall energy or theme for the month? Oh, Page of Pentacles. This had also come in pile 2. If you are interested, you could check that out. Page of Pentacles. Beautiful, solid grounding. I feel you're a very, very strong person. Whether it was a relationship or whether it was your career, you gave it your all. And that is why it hurts more. I feel I gave all that I had. That is why it hurts more. But what is this energy? In the month of August, in the period of these 31 days, I love this energy that the universe is bringing into your life. Page of Pentacles is very fresh energy, very powerful energy that is coming. It is the energy of the earth. Very, very beautiful groundedness is coming. I don't know, I feel the image gives me that things. Maybe you will take a break. Maybe spend more time in nature, maybe a break of few days, and you connect with nature. Forest walks or somewhere very close to nature. And that's going to bring the most powerful healing for you. You're grounding yourself, you're preparing yourself, you're connecting with that inner self which says, hey, okay, it's gone, it's done. You dust your pants and stand up and say, this is, yes, I am healing, but I'm not going to let that stop me in my tracks or just bring me down. No way, I'm not like that. Within this month, imagine this could actually be the beginning of the month and the ending of the month. Powerful, steady, grounded you. Yes, I do see nature being a major part of it. And Pentacles is the energy of earth. So, you're going to get many good opportunities, huh? I also feel there are people who are coming. Somebody new, an acquaintance who you have meaningful conversations with. Someone, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign, someone's going to connect with you, and having conversations with them or connecting with their energy is going to really help you. I also feel that this month you're more driven, whether it is working on your skills, working on some kind of a training. You're going to be really driven this month. Are you changing your job? Are you moving from a particular job to another? Maybe you're changing your career entirely. Sometimes this happens, when a major change comes in life, sometimes we are pushed to, or we feel driven to change, to bring a change. We often hear of after a breakup, doing a complete different makeover, a new haircut, some change in clothes, some changes in daily routine, lifestyle, the kind of people you connect with. So maybe that's what's happening. New connections are forming. It's like, you are looking and saying, okay, like a beginner, the energy of a beginner is coming in you. Okay, this was there, it was done. Now I'm going to look at life with fresh eyes. And Pentacles also talks of financial abundance. So whatever you're moving towards, whatever you are, whether you're changing, financial opportunities are increasing. Money is coming into your life. Financial abundance, spiritual abundance is coming. Manifesting beautiful things, good news. Right. What's ending and what you are releasing? What is ending and what are you releasing? Ace of Cups. Oh. Ace of Cups is this beautiful energy of the heart. It is the energy of, love filling, like heart overflowing with love. So I feel that is how you have always been, or maybe in this particular situation you were like that. And what is changing now? What you are releasing is somewhere you've decided that you will put in. You're not jaded or, there is disillusionment, but not that much that you feel, okay, I'm done with love. No way. What you are ending is right now giving in more than you should. Sometimes we have connections, we have relationships where we give it all we've got. So what you are releasing, what is ending is now, instead of nurturing others, you're nurturing yourself. First, you're looking after yourself. There is self-love, healing, self-love, taking care of yourself, your needs, things that make you happy, making sure that, these emotions that are rising, you're not suppressing them. You're not pushing them away and say, okay, you know what? If you feel the need to cry, you do that. You don't push it away or, suppress it and say, no, I'm not going to cry, I'm not, and this whatever happened and all that. No. You make sure that your emotions are not suppressed and you heal your heart. That is what you are releasing. You are releasing the tightness in your heart. You're releasing the pain. Cups, the energy of water. Maybe some kind of activity related to water. When you're going out in nature, maybe, being close to a water body, a pond, a river. Beautiful healing energy. And also, sometimes we have this kind of a thought which goes on. Was it because of me? Was it something that I did or did not do? You clear that energy. No, it's not. You heal yourself, you forgive yourself. Self-love, healing. And when there is overflowing of emotions, you don't suppress them. So amazing, so beautiful. What is being called in or is beginning? What is being called in or what is beginning in this month for you? Rosette, Yantra, okay. The Sustainer. Look at this. And both the hands protecting it, holding it so close. Oh, these runes are here. I'm so sorry. These runes are from the previous reading, which was still around. But hey, we will talk about it because since they are here, they may have a message for you. But fresh runes, we will definitely remove for you. Oh, this is really freaky. Okay, right. We come to the Sustainer. Okay, sustain. When we sustain something, what do we sustain? It's usually something that is beautiful, that is important, and we want it to be a part of our life. Something that we want to nurture, sustain. Something that we want to support. So the energy of the, what is, let me go back to what was, for what we picked this card is, um, what is being called in, what is beginning in your life. This card also spoke of the same thing. You're nurturing yourself. You first decided that this is what you need to support and take care of. Be the caretaker of yourself. Care about yourself, make yourself secure, and also when you do that, you're able to do this with your loved ones as well. So what is beginning is more care about yourself. It's just such a beautiful message. How certain experiences, certain things that happen in our life, it just doesn't leave us untouched. There is some or the other change that takes place. How we look at things, how we think, how we react, how we act. So if something like that happened, something that happened which was really painful, now it's teaching you to be the sustainer. You no longer feel that someone else has to take care of you. Someone else has to support you, take care. See, in beautiful relationships, that is natural. But also, this card comes to tell you that you realize that I must take care of myself. Not must. I will take care of myself. To support myself, I will do it. Sure, when you meet an amazing partner, there is love, there is care, but you no longer think, oh, you know what, now what do I do? I'm lost. No. You sustain yourself. It's like I feel these are your hands. And you are being the caretaker, the support for yourself. So beautiful. That's what's coming in. Don't let things make you bitter. When you sustain yourself, do not go with that thought, okay, it has to be me only. No one will do that. No. Let that thought go. Let that energy go. Instead, I'm taking care of myself. I'm nurturing myself. I am my biggest support. And also I will bring stability. And when someone amazing comes into my life, lovely, I will take care of them as well. And remember that it will come back to you. Okay? How is this month empowering you? So, this is really strange. Okay, so we have the Eva's rune and the Ingvar's rune. And now we'll have your runes also. Runes that are for you. Universe wants them. This is the rosette, the yantra. Okay. Okay. We have the Petro rune or the Perot rune. And we have the Ansus. Okay. Lucky. Not 2 but 4 runes coming for you. Okay. So we have the Eva's rune. Eva's rune talks of being, let's begin with Ingvar's. Ingvar's, look at this rune, which I had mentioned to group 2 also. It's like this little diamond shaped in between. It is holding the seed of some powerful potential. Also look at it like a portal. A portal that is opening up for you to bring a beautiful change into your life. Ingvar's rune is has the energy of Ace of Swords. Oh, sorry, I'm confusing this with another rune. Ingvar's. Wait, give me a minute, please. Ingvar's. Okay, right. So Ingvar's rune talks of transformation. Yes, now I understand why this rune was left behind. There is some transformation that is taking place, and Ingvar's rune brings that energy itself. This is a rune of transition, some kind of new beginning also that is coming, and a personal transformation. See, this is what we already noticed through these cards. Something within you is transforming, is changing. There is growth. There's more awareness about yourself. And that is why it brings a new energy, a new beginning. And also, slowly but surely, when you become the sustainer and you take care of yourself, you do not suppress your emotions, you become stronger, then what happens is your mind is free from anxiety. Something that was troubling you brought you to such a level where you could not control your thoughts. It's like the Ingvars speaks of completion of a cycle, starting of something new, and we already spoke about that. That's what's coming for you in the month of August. How this month is empowering you. A major milestone. When you step into this energy, you have a vision in front of you. Yes, you recover, you heal, you recuperate, you release what needs to be, and then you have a vision. It is so important. Maybe in the middle of the year, middle of the month, maybe at the end of the month, you have a new vision that you move towards. So the growth, the transformation is quiet. It's unseen, but growth is definitely there. And Ingvars does speak of the ending of a relationship that was not going anywhere. Okay. And the Eva's rune, here it is. Eva's rune is also a rune of transition. It's so amazing how these runes stayed back to tell you something more. It also talks of transition, of changes, but it also talks about moving forward. It's not just a change and then you are struggling what to do. No, that change that is coming into your life is going to help you to progress. Eva's also brings harmony in your heart, in your mind. I had mentioned this to group number 2 as well. Blessings are coming your way. Universe is bringing that to you. Blessings and also alignment. It's beautiful. You are getting the strength to endure, to persevere. After this, you're going to come out stronger and take care of yourself first. And then we have the Ansu's rune and we have the Perot. It's also pronounced Perthro. Perthro. Perthro is, you can visualize this as a dice cup, in which the dice is put and you shake it. And then you turn it and the dice falls. So right now, this rune comes to tell you that what happened was part of your destiny. There was something that you were meant to go through. If someone left, if something ended, it needed to be. Why will something that is so beautiful and powerful and amazing, end if it was so good? It ended for a reason. And the dice is still in this dice cup. It's still not fallen. And the universe right now is getting it ready for you. So what you need to do at this time is just trust and surrender. The dice is still rolling. Your fate has not been set as yet. So now comes your energy, and that is what sets the fate. See, life, mysteries of life, they can't be unraveled. Sometimes you have to just be patient and wait for the experience to come to you. So you are being told there are changes. Yes, don't forget the unexpected blessings that are coming. All you need to do is trust, surrender, and trust this rune of fate, that what is going to bring you is something amazing. So beautiful. And then we have the Ansu's rune. Ansu's is a very powerful rune of communication. Okay, it's connecting to the divine, communication with the divine. Your communication, your connection with the divine, with your inner self is becoming really very strong. I feel you already got signs of something that may not be proper. Maybe you already sensing that something is not okay. This has very strong connection to God Odin, who gave us these runes. Very powerful rune. It's also called the God rune. And when this rune comes, it's like you have Odin's protection. You are protected. And that is why wherever you are right now, wherever you have reached here because you are protected. Because something that was there in your life was not for your highest good. Open-hearted communication with the divine. You will get insight, you will get divine guidance. It's like a messenger rune that has come for you. So beautiful. And this rune also talks of expressing. You expressing. So if there's something that you have been through, talk about it. Write about it. Talk about it, write about it, express yourself. Words have the power to heal. And this rune also is such a beautiful, message of your ancestors being there. I feel this pile 3, you are majorly protected. You may not look at it, you may not feel it that way. It may not look like it is, but you are. Very nice. So beautiful. Okay. If this is your pile, those who chose the mandala rosette, if this is your pile, no. Thank you. Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intention. The greatest dragon is within you. Dragon is your inner power. That's what's rising. Power. Wow. So amazing. Oh, I don't know whether you can see this. This card standing out. Let's take that. Oh, lovely. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. We just spoke of blessings. At least two runes here spoke of blessings and alignment and protection. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. We already have this card of prosperity, Page of Pentacles. And now you are being told, focus your intention. The greatest dragon is within you. Your dragon is your inner strength. When you need that inner strength, the dragon is out. Empowering you, giving you so much strength. And with its breath, just clearing all that does not align. You do that. such beautiful messages. Wow. Okay, pile 3. If this resonated with you, do like and subscribe. And if you've received some very different or some significant guidance, please share. I would love to read about that. And this is the energy and potential for the month of August for you. Anyway, the yantra or the rosette that you chose, it symbolizes harmony, wholeness, protection, and also being aware as how small things, mindful acts that you do, how they bring the most beautiful balance in your life. That's what I have for you today. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed.